Hi guys, Happy New Year. We're back. We're going straight in with a bang. We've got a new series for you.
This is our budget track build. So this is something that me and Ash have been talking about for quite some time, and doing a video with Rob's Clio just really highlighted the fact that we need something in our lives that we can take out on track and have a bit of fun with. We want you to feel like you're in from the very beginning. So me and Ash haven't actually sat down at all yet to talk about cars. We've discussed it a little bit. We haven't talked about which car's right. No. But we want you from day one, which is today, to see where it goes. We've got no idea. We might end up with a complete piece of crap that blows up first track day. We might even bin it first corner. Who knows? Hopefully we won't, touch wood. Yeah. But this is going to be the whole experience of, can you actually do a track car on a budget? Criteria: budget, cheap, got to stay, but it's also got to be fun. It's got to be a good fun car out of the box. We aren't looking for a half-built track car. We're looking for something that's pretty much standard, which we can take and turn into a track car. Mechanically, it's got to be sound.
A good service history is key to this, I think. Bodywork wise, as long as there's no massive rust holes in it, I don't think we're overly fussed.
Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive. I'm swaying down the front wheel drive route to start with, just because I think it's probably a better route to learn how to drive on track, rather than going straight in rear wheel drive, because
I prefer rear wheel drive personally, purely because we both own rear wheel drive cars. I see the arguments for both, because front wheel drive is easier to master, and it is fun. There's some seriously capable front wheel drive cars out there that would show up quite a few rear wheel drive cars in some track situations.
Yeah. So. Anyway, we've both picked 3 cars which we don't know what the other guys picked, which we think might be suitable, and we're going to sit here and have a look through examples of cars that are in budget.
On the market today, I believe, myself. So.
And ones that potentially we should consider and then go and have a look at. So these aren't the be all and end all. If you guys are already doing this, you've already got a track car which we haven't considered, that is a great thing to start off with, please comment and let us know what you've got. So Ash, what have you picked?
I've got 4 actually. I cheated. I didn't want to pick 3. My first car that I picked, it is £1,395 Fiesta ST. Probably the cheapest ST in the country, that.
Yeah, a friend of mine had one of these a long time ago, and we thought it was a wicked car. 150 brake horsepower.
Good chassis, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice suggestion, Ash. Do you want my first pick?
Go on then. 306 GTI 6.
306 GTI 6. Now, my first car was a 306, and I always aspired to owning a GTI 6 one day.
Quite rare. You don't see many of these around anymore, to be fair.
I was surprised at being budget, because there's not that many about. No. But this one looks like it's a fairly standard example. Reasonably low miles. Well, actually very low miles. Yeah. 85,000.
Probably got a few wall wounds. I did see a dent on the door when we were reading that. Okay, so 306 GTI 6. It is an option. Second option that I picked, a BMW 318 Compact M Sport. E36 shape, so it's the 1.9 litre engine. Fairly pokey. It's not fast, but it's not slow. Rear wheel drive, obviously.
That's what's drawing you to, isn't it? It's rear wheel drive.
And it's yellow.
And in fact, it's yellow.
I love yellow cars.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably not the best option for us as a first track car. As we both own BMWs, we know how expensive they can be to repair. It's something to consider.
Yeah, my number 2, this is a bit of a wild card. I don't know a hell of a lot about them, but it looks a bit interesting. It's the Fiat Stilo Abarth 2.4 litre.
Never ever heard of it.
It's 170 horsepower.
Is it?
5-cylinder engine.
Is it?
So it'll sound fruity. It's not much of a looker.
God, it looks terrible. It looks terrible.
And I was just intrigued by the 5-cylinder, 170 horsepower, 5-cylinder engine. These are obviously these other ones of it. This is actually the one that I was looking at.
D&D badge, look.
Yeah.
That one looks a bit better actually.
Yeah. That's the same car, just from different shots. We'd have to do a bit of research on how they drive.
A lot of research. It's Italian.
Yeah.
They're not overly reliable, usually, Italian cars.
No, but they have got passion.
So my next potential is Phase 1 172. I quite like the Phase 1. I think it's a bit different. It's quite rare. You don't see them around anymore.
Yeah, I think they're the ugly ducklings, aren't they?
The interior is not as nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I imagine it will drive really well, because...
Take a look. I mean, look at this. It's a nice colour. Leather, like leather
Yeah,
interior.
it's like grey old man leather, isn't it?
No, there's nothing wrong with grey leather.
My third was the 182 full fat cup with both cup packs. Just from driving Robs, we know how well they drive. We know standard how good they are.
Let's have a look at bigger pictures. It's tiny. It's even got the front splitter still in it. That's quite rare because usually people rip them off. So that shows to me that it's been. Well, that sounds silly. That one little thing shows we looked after, but it does look pretty tidy and clean actually.
Driving Rob's car on several occasions has opened my eyes up to how good this thing is, and I just think it would be so much fun on track. So there's that. There's the 182, or as you say, the more raw version.
Yes, you might. I think I know you go on this. I've got beef still with one of these. Broke one of these off when I was a kid, didn't I? Second last one ever made.
So this is the 172 cup. This is the phase 2 version, isn't it?
Yes, it's a cup though, so it'll drive even better than the original phase 1 anyway.
Driver aids, not really.
No ABS.
They've got rid of the Xenons.
Yeah.
They're
That's that. I prefer that.
to
182.
the 182. I think no. I would out of the two, I'd probably go 172 cup. If they were sat there right there and then. There are. I guess I'll. Finalists.
We haven't finished. No, we haven't.
Have you not?
I've got a final
We've got
car.
one more.
The final car is the Citroen Saxo VTS. This wasn't the actual car I was looking for today, actually. I was looking for a 106 GTI, but currently there is only 4 on sale in the whole country on
Really?
eBay. But this is the next best thing. Basically the same car, Saxo VTS. Love the car. I would say it's the same colour as my first car.
I think this is the same colour as my first car.
It is, yeah.
Diablo Red.
Diablo Red, yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure, Diablo.
Going back to the roots.
I really like this.
Nice velour seats.
I mean, yeah, the interior's a bit. I'd rather have the 106 GTI, but this is essentially the same car. For some reason, they are cheaper and there's more of them around.
I'm not sure if I could do it by going to a Saxo.
Yeah, so anyway, that's a few cars that we've been looking at.
If there's others out there that you think we should be considering, let us know. It's as much about a series for you guys as it is for us doing this, because you'll learn from our mistakes, we'll learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. And the series has got a lot to offer. I mean, this is just, we're scratching the surface here. Once we get this car, we're going to take it to track, we're going to film the whole thing, we're going to modify it, and on a budget, obviously. This series, I think, is going to be the start of a good year. I've got a good feeling about it, and I think it's going to be really good fun. So we look forward to having you on board and welcome your questions and comments regarding to what we're doing.
Otherwise, stay with us and you'll see us soon.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.